So, one of the most common questions that I get DM'd from people that find my channel through YouTube or, through other means, they usually find my Discord. They'll ask around for it and they'll DM me on Discord because there's certain questions I just can't answer on YouTube. Although, ironically, this is not one of those questions. And it's a question that usually falls along the lines of, hey, Chris, how do I attract more intelligent people, stronger people, other people that are following the path of high resistance? How do I attract more people like me? And by like me, they mean themselves. Like, how do they attract more people similar to them, right? It's one of the most common questions I get DM'd. And it's actually pretty straightforward, you know? In order to attract what you want in life, you have to become what you're trying to attract, right? One of the secrets to life that's not really a secret is that, the universe is ran by a natural set of laws, right? Otherwise known as natural law. And all natural law means is that your actions, as humans, we have free will. And with our free will, we make decisions. We make decisions, we use our actions to make decisions, and then from our decisions, we have natural consequences that occur regardless if we think they're going to happen or not, right? Now, consequences can be either good or bad. Well, good or bad are perceptions, but consequences can be either beneficial to you or negative to you. Yeah, let me word it better. So, and everything in the universe is an energy. So energy that is similar attracts, energy that's different repels, right? So with our free will, we make decisions, and from our decisions, the natural consequences of our actions happen, right? If I use my free will to be weak and I become a weak person, the consequence of that is I'm going to naturally attract other weak people to me. Vice versa, if I use my free will to be strong and become a strong person, the natural consequence of that is I attract other strong people to me. This is why in high school, the jocks hang around the jocks, the nerds hang around the nerds, and jocks and nerds have subsections. You'll have the nerds that are strong that will go on to win chess tournaments and video game tournaments, and they'll go on to be masters of their craft. Then you'll have the other nerds that aren't very strong and will lose most of the things they put themselves out to. And, they'll usually talk shit about the stronger nerds and try to bring those nerds down to their level. Same thing with the jocks. You got the jocks that can win tournaments. You got the jocks that can win medals, trophies, and achievements for their sports. And usually the strongest jocks on the team hang around each other. And then there's like a subsection of all the weaker jocks that are just a part of the team but never really succeed, right? That's because the strong is attracting the strong. Because think about it logically, right? If you play a sport and you're trying to win, you're naturally going to hang around the strongest people on the team so they can teach you how to win some more. You're all going to win together. Versus if you're not very good, if you're weak, oh, I'm just there to be a part of the team. Oh, I just run and play football for fun. I'm not really trying to get anything from it. Cool. You'll hang around all the other people that are doing the sport for fun, and then you all stay, mediocre together. It's just how the universe works, right? So, if at any point, and a lot of people ask this question because, right, the first step to getting better is to admit your flaws. So, these are usually people that have done that step. They've admitted that they're tired of being weak, they're tired of being sheep. How do they go to the next level? To attract, or how do they attract more people that are already at the next level? There is no easy ride to this. There is no easy door to the path of high resistance. To attract stronger people, you got to become the stronger person. So first you got to change your mentality. My mentality is no excuses. Again, I often use references to the games that I play. On Pirate 101, the common excuse that bad players make is that they can't win any tournaments because the game's nothing but RNG, or excuse A, B, C, D, whatever. All the good players know, if you're good at the game, you win tournaments. It's as simple as that. The people that can't win tournaments, that have been playing for 10 years, they make excuses, right? So the first step is no excuses, fix your mentality. How do I win a tournament? Oh, get good? So all I got to do is get good? Okay, I'm going to get good right now. Simple as that. When you abandon all excuses and you decide you want to get stronger, you decide you want to win, you decide that you want to succeed, when that becomes your mentality, you then naturally take the steps to achieve your dreams, your goals, and to perfect your craft. The second you acknowledge that winning at the highest level is an indicator of skill, and you don't make any excuses for losing at that level, you then take the steps to improve at that level, right? And then what happens is you attract other people that are in the middle like you, who are also trying to improve. You attract those people, and then you guys then get stronger together and you perfect your craft together. And this is how good lifelong friendships and bonds are established. And as you guys are getting stronger together, all the people below you that want to keep making excuses for their failures, you guys are going to ascend and they're going to descend. They're going to get farther away from their dreams and their goals, and you guys are going to get closer and closer towards your dreams and your goals, right? And then eventually you go from being weak and denying it, making excuses, to acknowledging that you're weak and not making any more excuses. You want to get to the next level, so you meet other people trying to ascend, and then you guys ascend together to the point where y'all get strong together. You establish lifelong connections and bonds with other strong people while all the weak people get cut out of your lives. And then y'all achieve y'all dreams together. Y'all reach the top together. You perfect your craft together. And then the next thing you know, later on in life, your whole inner circle is filled with strong, successful people that don't make excuses, who hold each other accountable for their actions. All the people that ask me, how do I attract more intelligent people? This is how. First, acknowledge and be honest with yourself what it is you want, right? After you're honest with what you want, you then stop making excuses for why you haven't gotten what you want. You acknowledge your flaws, you acknowledge your failures, and then you analyze. How do I turn these failures into success? You develop a strong mentality. Once you've developed your strong mentality, the people with the weak mentalities are going to get cut out of your life, because positive energy attracts, negative energy repels. Now, those of y'all that want to be popular and have as many friends as possible, and you want to stay neutral and never pick a side, the path of high resistance ain't for you. Because in order to get stronger, to go to that next level, people that want to be weak, they're going to naturally be repelled from you. It's inevitable. A major reason I don't care about what people think of me is because I learned this from a young age. I learned at a young age that as you get stronger, it's impossible to keep weak people in your circle. They'll try to bring you down. They'll try to character assassinate you. The energy's just going to be conflicting. It's just not going to work. And that's okay. You won't have thousands of fake friends. You'll instead have 5, 6, 7, 8 really strong friends that will help you rise to the next level together. Right? This is the path of high resistance. And understand something, guys. Those of y'all that want to go all the way, you need to attract the strongest people possible. This is not an easy path to take. I get messages on a daily basis, right? I've met hundreds of people, I've interacted with hundreds of people who all have tried to take this path, and almost all of them failed. Almost all of them. If I'm being completely honest, because I started like trying to help people on this path before I started making YouTube videos directly about it. If I'm being completely honest, over the last 5 years, out of all the people that I've met who I've either directly or indirectly assisted, out of hundreds of people, probably only 3 people, not even that, probably only 2 people have gone all the way, and less than 5 are on the way to being at that level. So you're talking like 7 people collectively out of the hundreds that I've met. And the people that are in my personal server, I've got about 20 people in my personal server. Some of them may get offended, that I'm not including them in this number. And, I don't have a bias. I don't sugarcoat anything, and I don't go easy on people. If you're not at that level, I'm not going to lie and say that you're at that level. If you're not on your way to that level, I'm not going to lie and say you're on your way to that level. Now, there's, of course, lots of people that I met that have potential to go to that next level. But unfortunately, that's usually what it stays as, potential. Usually turns into wasted potential. Because potential is nothing unless you use your free will to take that potential and evolve it into mastery of your craft. So, and those of you guys watching this video, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to lie to themselves and say, yeah, this is the path I want to take, the path of high resistance, right? Because my video called The Path of High Resistance, mostly likes, mostly positive comments, lots of people saying that this is the path they want to take, but then they start it and then they realize how difficult this path actually is, and then they give up and go back to how they were before. And I cannot stress this enough. This is a very difficult path. There is a reason why you barely have any YouTubers, you barely have anybody on social media talking about the path of high resistance. You mostly have people feeding you fantasy, which is cool. Most people want fantasy. I'll be watching, and I really should not be watching these types of videos, but I'll be watching these videos of guys that lie to other guys and say that the secret to getting chicks, for example, is to go to the gym and work out and then get your money up, right? This is a crock of shit, because when I stopped working out, I still got the same amount of chicks, and I've only recently started having money. So, if you're a rich guy with a nice body, but you never learn how to talk to women, you just become a lonely rich guy with a nice body. That's just one example out of many, right? Part 101. People always ask, what secret gear can I use, or what secret pets do I use in order to win tournaments? And it doesn't work that way. If you're a bad player with a good pet and good gear, you're just a bad player with a good pet and good gear. You still got to actually learn how to play the game. So, and any craft you decide to go into in life, if you from the start decide that your mentality is going to be strong and you're going to take the path of high resistance and you're going to rise above all the people that just want to stay in fantasy land, understand that you will attract the people that you're looking for. You will attract stronger people. You will attract more intelligent people. But those of you guys that want to take the path of high resistance, I'm going to warn you in advance. There's very few people that follow this path. It's easy to be weak. You'll get more positive reinforcement from society for being weak. I just uploaded a video basically where the guy tried to make excuses. You know, he admitted to something he claimed he didn't do because he was drunk, and he took the path of least resistance. Oh, well, I was drunk, so it's a valid excuse. And no, it isn't. Now, most people in society, because they want to be retarded and get a pass for it, they will get drunk and do retarded shit, and they will support each other on the surface. Oh, you were drunk, it's okay, it doesn't matter, until it happens to them. And, oh, well, but I understand you were drunk, but I still got a problem with this, right? So you'll get more positive reinforcement for being weak and following the path of least resistance. But understand something, guys. Even the sheep that will encourage you still won't have any respect for you for being. It's like weak people don't like weak people, but they band together because they have no choice. Strong people don't want to be around weak people. Intelligent people don't want to be around stupid people. So they band together because they have no choice. But it's a constant state of chaos because even they don't like or respect each other, and that's cool. There's very few people above this level, but you will meet these people if you're serious about getting to that next level. I'm just warning you guys in advance that if you want to have as many friends as possible, the path of least resistance is for you, because there's very few strong people at the next level. There's very few intelligent people at the next level. But you know what? Me personally, I'd rather have 5 really strong, enlightened individuals as friends that are really your friends than 100 useless people that can never help you advance your craft in life, right? I'd rather rise to the top together with other strong people than to forever be bogged down with the rest of the sheep that are going to fight each other anyways. I mean, sheep turn on each other over Snicker bars, for crying out loud. But yeah, this video is on 1736, so I'm going to wrap this up. Key points to take away from the video. To get around more intelligent people, you got to become that yourself. To get around stronger people, you got to become that yourself. To get around masters of their craft, you got to become that yourself. Because you don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. That's a natural law of the universe. Positive energy attracts positive energy. Similar energy attracts similar energy. Negative conflicting energy attracts negative conflicting energy. Energy that's not similar repels. Energy that is similar comes together. So weak energy comes together. Strong energy comes together. Strong energy repels weak energy. Vice versa. Strong attracts strong. Strong repels weak. Intelligent attracts intelligence. Intelligence repels stupid. So a drawback of that is, however, is that there's very few people that follow this path. You will meet these people if you follow this path, but just warning you guys in advance, there's not going to be a lot of people that are on this path with you. But when you do meet these people, I think you'll appreciate fully running into other masters of the craft. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Hopefully the message stays clear, even though YouTube is on a campaign right now. The internet in general is on a campaign right now to silence truthful information. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.